Hi guys, right, so here is our Lord Liberty LMC, German make I think, motorhome for sale. She's old, she's 33 years old, so it's a 1990, which I suppose technically makes it nearly 34 years old now. But we're doing a video because people that might be interested in this might be travelling quite some way. We're currently in Porto Mazaron, which is in the region of Mazaron, Murcia. But yeah, walk round should help show all the good and bad points and yeah, save someone a trip or make someone have a trip. So we've owned this since around December of last year, so several months, and that was the only intention. We normally live in Greece and winter in Asia, but our friend was selling this and we said, yeah, we'll have it. We'll travel Portugal and Spain for the winter, which we've done, and we're nearing the end of that now, hence it's for sale. There's no other reason for selling other than that's all we planned for it. So little walk round. There's double glazing. Didn't even know that existed, to be honest. But we'll show it from the inside. But there is a crack on this one. But that's only on a double glazing part. There's no leaks here. We've had some torrential rain, and ironically last night as well, and there's no leaks. But we'll show you where there has been some points in the past. Again, nearly 34 years of age. Things sealed by silicon sealant, the same as all these new ones here. The silicon degrades over time, so you will occasionally get leaks, but at the moment there's none. Right, so we have an awning. It does work. We haven't used it ourselves personally, but there's an arm inside, but you pop it in here, comes out, and there's legs built in which drop out. We have tested it, we haven't used it. We have Victron panels, you can see there, just two of them. On the top, which is sufficient for our needs, and that's with us working online, which I'll show you as well. Tyres, we've got 5 new ones, so obviously 4 on the vehicle now and 1 is spare. We've only been to a campsite once in the months we've been travelling, and it does work, so you've got an external hook up there. Something for the fridge, I'll be honest, we haven't used that, I don't know, it works. Actually that won't work anymore because it's now on a domestic fridge which is electric only, it doesn't have the gas option, so we'll show you that inside.
We've actually got sides for the awning as well, haven't we?
Oh yeah, there's lots of bits for that. External light, bit of damage here from previous, don't know how many years ago, but it's cosmetic, not structural. Working our way round. You'll see when we go inside, and you'll see from the pictures, it's a TARDIS, there's a lot of space in here. Broken off aerial, but it works on a digital radio anyway. Looks like silicon sealant here, but it's solid. I will show you the fix I've done since I've owned it, and it's here. So this is called a swirl pot, it's plastic. They don't make them anymore because this is an old school diesel, which is a good thing by the way if you don't know your vehicles. There was a little leak from basically the overflow pipe here, and you could see here with the black, it's been fixed once before. Anyway, that wasn't working anymore. So, about 2,000 kilometres I made this. Luckily, we actually broke down outside of a Leroy Merlin, which is a DIY shop in Portugal, and this replicates this. So what happens is the coolant flows around here, and any excess air, bubbles, goes up into here and into your expansion vessel, which was replaced with this. So this here will last more than the life of the vehicle now. Brilliant, and if you ever needed to fix it, which you shouldn't need to, it's just literally gas central heating or bathroom parts. It's brilliant. The wire is only because we work online. Partner who's holding the phone, she runs her laptop off the vehicle battery, which is this blue one here. Because this normally charges off the alternator, I've just rigged this up from the solar, so it's charging whilst the sun's out. So she charges the laptop off that. I use mine off the domestic one. Normally, obviously, we don't travel with this. It's a 2.5 diesel, no turbo, dead simple old tech, which is what you want on a diesel, ideally. All the new stuff that is around us here is very expensive and complicated when it goes wrong. There's always 3 things with a diesel that go wrong. That is your EGR, your dual mass flywheel, and your DPF filter. This has none of that. It's a solid flywheel, and the other 2 don't exist. So if things and everything needs replaced and repair at some point in its life, this is the simplest, oldest tech and the best tech you can use. The only thing is it is loud and it is slow. I will not lie, it's called Tortoise because he is slow, but it gets there. We've gone up and down the hills from Spain to Portugal and back. Yeah, it's just slow. And there's the spare wheel, by the way. It doesn't go under the vehicle, and it's brand new.
What speed have we been averaging at when we've been travelling, really?
About 80 kilometres. You can go up to 90, I suppose even 100, but most we've done is 85-ish, and generally I keep it at 80 or under. So not very fast. Fuel-wise, it's not bad. We get about 650 kilometres on a tank, which I think I've worked out is between 8 and 9 litres per kilometre. I think so, yeah. I'm used to miles to the gallon. But anyway, that works out pretty good, especially when you're obviously living in it. So it offsets with the fuel against the cost of accommodation. So walking around the vehicle, you know, she's in pretty tidy shape. We bought it off our friends who owned it for a short while. The previous owners, also Dutch. Oh, and it is Dutch registered. They'd owned it, I don't know, a lot of years. They'd just given up camper vanning, so hence they owned it. They tried it, decided they didn't like it, and it was up for sale. Hence we bought it. So walking around. We've got 2 gas bottles in here, 2 Spanish ones, the Repsol ones. Water filling point. Oops. I'm not going to pull all the stuff out, but there's a lot of things included. It's got your chairs, awnings, barbecue, all the stuff, all the paraphernalia you'd want when you're motorhoming is basically included. And there's another one, a large one, at the bottom. Same again. We have actually got some spares for the vehicle, things like wheel bearings, I'm not sure if that's air filter or something. The extension cables, there's an airbed for the beach or for the grass or whatever, again sleeping bags, awnings, ramps, tables, there's all sorts of gear.
So, now you've seen the outside, this is the inside. Right, so I'm just going to walk to the back of the van, and we've got a fixed double bed there with storage. It's got quite a lot of storage actually. All storage there, and we have a window vent there that opens. Just to note, it's got a little crack on there, so we just tend to use, you know, don't hold that basically. It can be replaced. And fly screens up there, that opens all up. We have a window blind at the back here. We've actually got the net one, which needs a little bit of fitment putting on. If I can just get that down, it's just stuck behind here. There, it just needs a fitment putting on, so that can fit there. Something we've just never bothered with. But this one comes down here, like that. This one, it comes down, does need a little bit of fixing, I think. It does go up, but there's a slight tear there at the bottom, so something that can be easily fixed. And the one at the side here, that's fine. You can see what the old owners have done there. They put like a little catch on there, but this blind comes down. I'll show you here. Oh, like that. Okay, 2 spotlights there, and you can just see we are charging things up as we go there. So that's the fixed bed area. It's really comfy, I have to say. It's got like a mattress topper on as well. We've both said it's one of the comfiest beds we've ever slept in. Right, so then turning around, we've got the, well, let's open this blind and make it some more room in. There we go. We've got like a storage area here, which we tend to keep all our rubbish and recycling bits in the bottom there. We've got an area here which we keep all our food in, and another area here which basically is storage and recycling. Okay, there's quite a few things that come with the van as well. One of them actually being a heater, which is there, which we've never used on our journey because obviously it's been very warm. Kettle, coffee pot, etc. Right, and then sorry, excuse the rubbish there. We've got our kitchen area, which has got a new fridge, which was fitted last year. And we've got, move these out of the way, a gas hob, which, yeah, perfect. We've been using that all on our journeys. As you can see, the front chair does swivel round. here, which is great, giving you a bit more room. I tend to sit there a lot in the morning. And we've got curtains that go around. Okay. So upstairs, I'll call it, is a double bed sleeping area, and we've got ladders here, which you can put at the side here, which gets you up there. Both blinds do come down, a little bit dodgy, but they come down, and right there. And this one is perfect. The ceiling hatch, again with a mosquito net, and that opens up fully as well. Right, so the seating area, again we've got storage all the way around here. This is our seating area, and that does make into a double bed. It's something that we've never done personally, but these bits come out here, they pull out, and we're presuming the table comes down, but it's something we've never done, so I can't comment on that really. So we've got floor, which is like some sort of laminate that can be easily replaced. There's just a few little marks, as you can see, from the previous owner. If we were keeping this van, God, there's so much we could do, you know, a bit of paint, make the world a difference. You can just see here as well where there's been some marks where it has probably had a leak in the past, but everything has been repaired. We've been, like in the previous video it was mentioned, we have had torrential rain. In fact, it was raining last night and there's not a drip comes in at all. So again, another ceiling, I keep forgetting what you call these, hatch. That absolutely works perfectly fine. Oh, has the sun coming in? There we go. And they've all got this as well at night time, which we don't tend to use, to be honest, because we're so comfy in that bed, we'll never get up. Right, okay, through to the bathroom. Now, as mentioned in the post, the owner did take the shower out. So we've got the sink, we've got the toilet, which obviously the bottom bit opens there. So I'm putting behind the camera. There, it's not a problem at all. Quite spacious really. We've never found it a problem not having a shower. We'll go into the campsites every now and again and have one, or, you know, camper life, it's different. You have to forgo some luxuries. There we go. We've got a ceiling hatch there as well. And in previous, like I say, when it has had leaks, this is just, you see here, just needs sticking back up and painting, but that could be easily done. Yeah, but very, very comfortable van indeed, really comfortable. If I can just get to the back of, I'm just sitting on the bed here. You know, you can see how spacious it is. We've had people round and we've met on our travels, and, you know, they've said how nice it is. It's old, you know, but it's very, very comfortable. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything to show you in here. Like I say, everything comes with the van. So it's literally just rock up and go. We've got all the pots. All the pots. All the crockery. We have selection of towels, everything. In fact, we've not used these. Everything. So it's basically just a great van to just get up and start your journey. All right, so we'll show you outside now, and we'll get the engine started. Okay, so let's just start to hurry up for you. There we go. So now I'm just going to pass the phone to Andy, and he's going to do the exhaust test for you.
Okay, it's a bit windy, and you can hear him, he's a bit noisy. Just disconnected that cable, by the way. Here's the exhaust. Oh yeah. Bit more. Okay. Nothing. No black at all. Yeah, it's a bit difficult actually because it is windy, but there isn't any soot. Don't know if you can see that. Nice and clean.